What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello there. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mr. EM, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Nice to see you again. Nice to see all of you guys again, because we couldn't stream last night or last morning or whatever is going on, whatever time it is. I'm a little loopy myself. So wherever you are around the world, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Very happy to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day, Mr. EM. We were not able to complete this live stream the last time we attempted it, but we are back with it, and it's going to be a fairly long one, but at the same time, a very intense bush trip. This is not going to be a relaxing bush trip because we've got a lot to do today. Yeah, we definitely have a lot to do today. Once again, let's take a walk around this beautiful aircraft. Honestly, this livery is probably one of my favorite ones. It's such a cool livery and so appropriate for today's flight, isn't it? Check out these covers right here. Check out these covers. Check this out. Look at these tires right here. Check out this tire right here. Isn't that cool? I love the black trim, the black details, the black wheels. Check that out. Look at that blackened out landing gear strut right here. Suspension, everything is just blacked out and it looks really good. Honestly, amazing. Yeah. I love this. The dark green against the light green, it's all great. Bush divers, very nice. Okay. Let me just go check the rudder lock. This thing does not have a rudder lock, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's great. Hello there, HVD Aviation. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day, man. Beautiful. Let's get rid of the pitot tube covers here. We'll do that. Let's get rid of the wheel chocks. Once again, I'd like to extend my apology for having to cancel the live stream, but we're back on. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. HVD Aviation. All right, let's get rid of these covers here. There we are. I think we're good to go, aren't we? Yeah, we're good to jump in. Remember, this aircraft does not have an EFB from which you can turn off like the covers and stuff. You need to do it in the walk around mode, and if you don't, you'll be in a little bit of a trouble. So there we are. All right, let's jump in. There we go. You can just press that to jump in, which I like. Chase plane loading there. Let's close our door. Door's closed. Latch it up. There's the EFB in the middle of the yoke there, but this is just the default EFB. Doesn't really do us any good, does it? No. Okay, we can put it away like this. Hide this yoke for now. Let's get started. Wait, we need the parking brakes on. Let's leave our nav lights, beacon lights on for this. Firewall pull fuel shutoff, right? That's what this is called. Yeah, the firewall fuel shutoff. We're going to put that in, push it in. Head overhead. Get our fuel shutoffs in the right place. Put them on. Get our propellers in the unfeathered condition. And let's go ahead and start up our engines without some music, right? Even the circuit breakers are modeled in this aircraft. It's brilliant, isn't it? Anyway, I've come to really enjoy this aircraft, but I've been traumatized by the last attempt here in Papua New Guinea, trying to land at some of these airstrips. Much more difficult than I was expecting. So anyway, let's get started with our engines here. Okay. Let's go to this one. Turn the master switch on. Auxiliary fuel pump. There we go. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get our starters on high. All right. NG rising. Okay, that's fantastic. Ignition on. Let's put this on low idle. Alternator and generator on. Okay, RPM full max. Auxiliary fuel pump standby. Ignition off. Starter off. And auxiliary bus, avionics bus on. Perfect. Let's put our flaps down for takeoff. I will use flaps 10 here. This is the first airstrip. It's fairly tame. There we go. Flaps are down. Looking fantastic here on either side. Yep. Alrighty. Let's set an altitude in our autopilot here. We'll go with about 8,000 feet. Just to make sure that we are good. There we go. Brilliant. We will pre-arm. No, we won't pre-arm anything. Okay, now before we get anywhere, we'll leave the engine to warm up here. Everything is looking good. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and input a very basic flight plan like we did. So flight plan, put this in. Okay, we're starting off at AYGD, which is Gimme Airstrip. And then our en route waypoints are going to be a bunch of airstrips as well. So first we're going to go to AYHX right here. So that's the one we're going to first, which is Heroina Airstrip, Goroka. Interesting. I'm going to enter that, and then from here we are going to go to Guwasa Airport, which is from Heroina, Guwasa right there. Enter that in. There we go. Then from here we're going to continue our journey to Nomane Airport. Gonna put that in. There you are. I forgot. Kuwasa? Yeah, to Nomane right here. And then from there we're gonna move on to our next en route waypoint, which is Kora Airstrip. So we're gonna go to Kora Airstrip from there, which is from here back down till here. Obviously the FMS is gonna show it as a little curve here because it doesn't expect us to land here. Obviously what we're gonna do is go from here, land here, and then come back in here. So we're gonna follow this gray line rather than the white one there, just in this part of the journey. So there we go. And our destination for today, or our last stop for today, final destination, I shouldn't say it like that, but you get my point. Let me jump back into the... Can I jump back in here, please? Oh, there we go. Is our parking brake on? Yes, it is. Okay. So for this one, it's going to be, our final destination is going to be Mengina. Or Mengina. I'll call it Mengina. No, Mengina. I don't know. One or the other. Kundiawa is where we're going. Okay? So we're going to enter that there. And that's it. Our basic flight plan is ready. Our basic flight plan for today is ready, everybody. Alright, there we go. So this is where we'll end our journey. From here to here to here to up here, back down here, and off to the west to Kundiawa. And that's where we're going to end it today. As you can see, plenty of interesting terrain all around, but the most dangerous bits are right here and right there. So those two are going to be interesting for us. Even this is pretty tight, isn't it? Anyway, we'll find out. Our rudder trim is awfully off to the right, which it is usually in this aircraft by default for takeoff, so I think I'll roll with it. There we are, everybody. We're looking good. Why is this on high idle? I didn't go to takeoff. Anyway. Ready for takeoff pretty much. Taxi lights on, landing lights on. There isn't really much of a taxi, so I'll turn it off. Our inertial separator or engine inlet bypass needs to go on. Pitot heats, I'll turn them on, not that we need them. Strobe lights can go on. Everything else here is looking good. Right? Okay, great. Alrighty, I think we are ready to get out of here, everybody. Oh, right here. Let's take a look at some cabin conditions. Let's turn on our air conditioning. I want it to go down to about 23 degrees Celsius. We'll put it in there. Today, there we go. That's brilliant. I like that there's a little screen here to control all of that. Brilliant. Now we are ready to go, pretty much. Today's wind. Let me check little nav map for wind information and I'll show you guys that. Alright. Okay, there it is, little nav map. Our wind information tells us it's 194 degrees 5 knots, so we should take off ideally from runway 16 here. And why is this thing not showing us? Ah, there it is. There it is. So we need to, sorry, that was the wrong airstrip. We need to take off from runway 20. So we have a nice little headwind component. For this particular journey, it's important we look at the wind direction. And I believe we have live weather and live time going on. Yes, we do. That's perfect. All right, everybody. Let's release our parking brakes and get out of here. Parking brake released. Rolling. Turn our aircraft this way. Make sure we don't hit anything here. Okay, before we take off today, I need to make sure that our camera controls are in place because it's going to be extremely... yeah. Let me just make sure that I have this one saved as well. There we go. Alright. We'll turn around. We'll get out of here. Okay, good rudder authority, good nose wheel tiller response, everything is looking good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually nervous. This is one of the very few times where I've actually been nervous to fly, because this is a difficult one. Okay, let's go ahead. Make sure that we are good to go. Yes, we are. Holding brakes, increasing throttle. Release. Yep, we got enough airspeed to get out of here. And there we go. Look at that beautiful black propeller hub. And what a scene here as we take off, eh? Alright, we can put our flaps up, but I don't want to do that just yet. We should be ideally turning off to our right here, so that's what I'll do. Let that speed climb.
500.
So very dangerous terrain. As you can tell, we have a VS of 1200, but it's barely enabling us to pull away from the terrain.
500.
There we go. That's much better. Now we're in a much better position. Okay, flaps up. We should gain some speed here. Oh, yes. Isn't that a lovely scene? Wow. Gorgeous. Okay, we'll slip off to the side of this mountain and hopefully we'll be able to gain some altitude here. Much of this live stream is just going to be hand flying, as you probably guess from the terrain. So, okay, this is going to be interesting. I have a choice here to make. I need to slip off to my right. Okay, let's just see what we can do here. This is a genuinely dangerous journey to be on. There are not a lot of places in the world where in clear weather, in fairly clear weather and calm winds, the flight would be dangerous. I believe this is one of those places. Papua New Guinea, everybody. A lot of respect to pilots who do the bush flights in real life, because a lot of these communities are rural and isolated. So they do rely on these airstrips and bush flying to keep them in touch with the outside world, pretty much. Get them some supplies, essential stuff, basic form of transport, etc. Okay, I think we can climb out through that little drop in terrain right there. Yeah, all around us we've got a little bit of a problem, but we'll try to keep our flight towards our destination, Heroina airstrip, as direct as possible. There we go. Yeah, we'll be fine now. Perfect. Now we can kind of relax, to be honest. The terrain is fairly flat ahead of us. Well, relatively flat. What a beautiful aircraft. Speed is now slowly creeping up. Okay, dead ahead of us. We should be able to see the airstrip. I think what we'll do is we'll fly over it, perhaps. Speed is creeping up. Let's cut the throttle. Where is this airstrip, eh? Ah, there it is. I see it. I see it. It's right there. It is right under us. There it is. Okay, so we need to find a way to land here. And how we're going to do this is we're going to turn off to the left. And we're going to come back into land, okay? So there is our airstrip right here. We're going to turn off to the left and come in for a landing. Wait, which one is it? Is it this one or this one? Where are we supposed to be landing at? A bit of a confusion there. There's two of them. Good lord. Which one am I landing at? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna turn off to the left either way, and then we'll see. Yeah, there are two little strips here, but the one we're trying to land at is Heroina, or the one that's marked in our FMC, obviously. So we'll try our best. Let's see. Can the autopilot help me here for a second? There we go. I'm going to increase the range on this. We have a better visual here. And oh yeah. Good. Yeah, so somewhere behind us off to this side is the airstrip here. Alright, my aircraft. Going off to the left, cutting speed. I do not want to face plant into that mountain right there in front of us. Or hill or whatever it is. I need to do this a bit more strategically. We are in flap range. Let's give it a bit more of power. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is the strip. This strip, we're not landing at this strip. This right here is, I believe, another airstrip, but wait, how can we see it? Oh, none of the views cover it. Ah, this one right here. This is another airstrip, I believe, but I don't know what exactly it is because it doesn't show up as an airport, so... I think instead we're supposed to land in the one in front of us. Okay, this is gonna be fascinating. We're landing with a tailwind today. Let's see. This is the airstrip, right? I'm thoroughly confused, guys, at this point. I don't know what I'm lining up with. Because it doesn't look very inviting here. Is this it? Now, where is the airstrip? If we need to, I will definitely go around. I'm not going to force the landing here like I usually do on the channel. Where is it? Don't tell me. It is this.
500.
Goodness me. We're supposed to land into this. Lord help us all. Lord help us all. What? Okay. No, we're bouncing. Go around. If we do a bounce, I'll just go around because otherwise we're just gonna crash. Okay, yeah. Whew. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely nuts. We will try with the headwind from the other side, yeah? Let's try it like that. Look at that, a tree is just right there. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Flaps up once more, just in the hope of cutting off some of that extra drag. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. Turn around and attempt a landing. I have a feeling we're gonna have to go around again, but that's okay. Better to go around than try anything funny, right? Nope, this is not gonna be a good one. We are dropping way too much speed. Come on.
500.
Have a look at the terrain here. Okay, we've got a bit of relief. Let's turn around. Turn around. Okay. Alright, let's come in. Okay, this one seems like a clearer shot, although the runway is crooked. So that is the main problem. The runway is crooked. What on earth actually lands here? If this can't land here, what actually does in real life? Okay. Going to cut that throttle there. We don't have a lot of time to lose that speed. Come on, I might have to force the flap. Yep, forcing the flap.
500.
Dropping speed.
500. 500.
There we go.
500.
Yes, yes, lady, 500. Just stick the landing. That's all you gotta do. Give it a bit of power in case we need to go around. No, don't force the sticking. Okay. Whew. Come on, land. Okay. No, don't slide off. Why do you Oh, Lord. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, we've crashed. Oh, Lord, I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Now we've crashed. Oh, my God. Oh, the problem with this aircraft is once it crashes, it's messed up. There's nothing you can do about it now. It's messed up. You can't fly it now. It's unflyable. Oh my God. Yeah, we crashed. How the hell do you land in this thing? This is rough. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's release this parking brake. Let's take off and come back in for a landing. Take off and come back in for a landing. Because otherwise it's cheating, isn't it? I thought I had that in the bag. And it just slid off. Completely. Flaps down. Reverse is off. Let's try this again. Oh my god, the engines are messed up. Okay, we just busted our engines there. Yeah, we just busted our engines, but just gonna go for it. Let's go. Let's take off and attempt the landing. I think you nailed it, but the sim has poor physics. It might be, right? I mean, how on earth could I have done better than that? I don't get it. We'll try from the other side now. This is the less preferable side, so we'll try from the other side anyway. Welcome to the stream, Mr. TJ Turner. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. The biggest problem with this aircraft, it doesn't have an EFP option to reset damages. So once you crash, there's a lot of leftover stuff from that crash that doesn't get fixed till you restart the entire sim. Yeah, that's exactly right. I was literally just sliding uphill. How is that even possible? I lost control. I don't know what it was, man. Something was so off. If anything, we should have stuck to the ground more, but that's not what happened here. So yeah. Well, no excuses. Let's just go back in here and try again. We have to nail this landing because once we've got a lot of airstrips to visit today. This is a much bigger undertaking than I thought it was. Okay, there's our airstrip with the bent runway. I'm pretty sure Kodiak can't land in this. I'm pretty sure they use even smaller aircraft in real life to land in this one. That begs the question, if this can't land in it, this is like one of the most well adapted and well suited aircrafts for bush flying. If this can't land in it, what can? I think it can. Let's just try it. Cutting speed. I think they use a C208. A Caravan has less performance than this one. I don't know about stopping distance and weight and all of that, but it's definitely has less performance than this one, that's for sure. But you know what? You might be onto something, Mr. TJ Turner. I might have to go look into what exactly they use. I know they use some old-timey planes, which I don't even have a model for, but maybe the C208 might be a better shot. Okay, there in the distance is our airstrip. I'm pointing there with my nose. There. I'm gonna go in and try it again, okay? Flaps down. Okay. I'm going to come in as deliberately and as slowly as I possibly can. Yeah, there was no way I could have called a go around for that one. That one looked as good a landing as could be at first. But yeah, there's no way. Maybe I should have called a go around before we actually slid off the runway, but that one was rough. That was rough. Let's try this side. Thing is, I don't know if you guys see it. Obviously you guys see it. You can see that it appears like the runway is blocked by trees, doesn't it?
500.
I've also seen a PAC P750 out there. A PAC. You know what we could actually use that's in the Microsoft Flight Sim? The Draco. The Draco X could do this, but it's a tail drag. I don't fly tail draggers. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Look at this thing. Yeah, there's no way. I'm literally just giving the trees a nice little shave at this point. Come on. This thing is not... The flight model is excellent, to be honest. The flight model. I don't know about the ground handling. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I can see the way we are approaching this. We're sliding. We're not even stopping. There's no stopping. What the heck? What the heck just happened? I don't know. We've damaged our engine by now, by the way. That's for sure. We have cooked it. But it's like it's made of ice. The second I touch my wheels down, I have zero control over it. It's like it's made of ice. I'm not kidding. It's literally like it's made of ice. This is what I would imagine landing into ice would feel like. What is the ICAO of that airstrip? AYHX. The one on the top right of the overlay.
500.
Alpha Yankee Hotel X-ray. AYHX. Top right of the overlay. We're definitely cooking the crap out of our engines right now. Yeah, there's no way, man. I don't think I'll be able to make a landing into here. It's not possible. I can't even get the reverses to engage, I think. We're not even... like, that actual touchdown was so good for what it was, right? It was really good. There we are. I did manage to land here yesterday, right? So, yes, we have to.
500. 500. 500. 500.
Okay, let's try this one more time. If we fail this, I don't know what to do.
500.
Could it be the weather today? It is kind of turbulent, but not a lot.
500.
It's not bad enough to hinder the landing. Let's find out.
500.
Okay, let me slow down much more. Maybe we'll come in around 60 knots. That's gonna slam us onto the runway, but at least we'll stop, I suppose. Right? Because it says reference at 60, right? The reason I come in at a slightly higher speed there is because of the turbulence and the lack of control. So, I don't know, man. Let's see. Flaps are fully down. Bleeding speed right here. Bleeding speed. Okay, now we're not. Gosh, why is it so difficult to land here, man? Alright, I'm gonna... No, I can't lose my speed for some reason. You know what I'll do? I'll do this. Okay, will this be enough? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I did it. I did it. Voila, ladies and gentlemen. I did it. Yeah, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. So first of all, try and cool down our engine a little bit. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up our aircraft. Then we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Yep. The village is like, are we gonna get our rice today? Maybe not, huh? Maybe if this guy can figure out how to land the aircraft, we might be able to cook dinner. Yeah. I mean, I bet you the pilots who fly in here have a lot of skill, though. Let's push that back down to 23. They reset our AC after the crash there. The villages, we definitely took some fence and... yeah, we definitely took some fences out here, didn't we? And the first time when I lost control, I believe I knocked some fences out of the park here. Hopefully I didn't crash into anyone's house anyway. What are we doing here? We need to cut this down for a second, give our engine some time to breathe. We've already done the damage, but still, you know. Give it a bit of room there to breathe. We'll leave all the lights on. We don't need to turn any of this off, to be honest with you. We're just gonna go ahead and load up our aircraft for our journey towards the next airstrip, which is... what did I say it was? Guasa Airport. That's where we're heading on over to. Alright, everybody. To load up our aircraft, we'll come to this. This time we'll pick up a few passengers, right? We'll pick up a couple of passengers. There we go. There you are, sir. There you are. How heavy are they? Wait. Is this in pounds? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Let's pick up someone who's about 175 pounds. That's about standard enough. That's something like an average, right? 170 pounds, perhaps. And this guy over here will make him 175 pounds. And 170 pounds. Let's go. We'll keep it fairly balanced out here. There you are. A quick fill there. Our cargo. I don't think we should carry any cargo out of here. Okay, you know what? We'll give us 50 pounds of cargo here. Give ourselves another 50 pounds. Maybe we're carrying some essential supplies and some food or something of the sort. You know, some medical supplies or something. We'll give it 50-50 each. In the cargo pod here. I don't want to make it too heavy. We're not going to take off on this if we make it too heavy, but... in the pod, we'll leave it empty for now. Fuel is plenty. And we'll load our aircraft. Okay, there you are. Loading is completed. Yeah. Cargo. Alright, brilliant. Let's take off. Now to take off, I want a headwind for taking off, so I'm gonna go back here and turn around. I really want that headwind. I want the headwind. Okay, so we'll release the parking brake. Let's roll on here, put that up. Put the RPM up. Flaps on 20 today. For a quick takeoff, let's check our advisory engine inlet. It's on bypass. I want it on bypass. Because we're about to take off. Yeah. There we go. Pretty cool, everybody. Frustrating as it is, pretty cool. It is a beautiful aircraft. Hopefully we won't have any more crashes along the way, because if we do, I'm afraid our aircraft is going to mess up completely. Today, as you guys can tell, I've got full rudder authority, full control over everything, despite the crash. So things haven't screwed up beyond repair. Everything is okay, which is good news, but I don't want to risk another crash. Let's see how it goes, eh? Oh, little bit of dust we kicked up. Okay. Let me not get too greedy with the taxi speed before we slide off the end straight into that ravine there, and that's the end of our journey. Okay, let's turn around right here. I'm not interested in using the crooked part of the runway, right? So we'll, you know what? I'll go to the last cone right here. Okay, we'll turn it. See that? It's sliding right now. Ha. Okay. And we'll head straight up here. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are heading on towards AYGW, which is this way. Okay. Let's go for it. RPM up. Everything up. Engine looking good. Gaining speed. Okay. I'll turn myself away from those. Okay, we've got enough speed, thank goodness. Alright, lift. And out we go. Perfect. Alright, good luck to you, good people of Heroina. I'm out. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around. Head on towards our next destination. Next stop, I should say. Oh, look at that. Okay, time for me to turn this bird the other way around. Like so. Come ease off the propeller RPM slightly so we don't do that. Come off the engine throttle very slightly, not a lot. Yes, I'm aware of the engine inlet thing. Yeah, there we go. Can put our engine inlet back down to normal now that we've taken off. But I need to put it back on bypass when we land again. Okay, let's turn right around. We'll head on to our next stop. Alright, looking good. Try and give it off to the autopilot here for a bit. Put our heading there, select our heading selector. That is good. We are gonna go... Yeah, let's just continue exactly like this. There is the airstrip we just risked our lives for. There we are. Just make sure I'm not overspeeding. No, I'm not. Okay. There it is, everybody. Heroina airstrip. I'm glad to be out of here. Okay, so one of the takeaways here is that I need to have a much slower... What is the advisory telling me? Yes, I know that. You just made me do that, man. Okay. Just gonna listen to the aircraft. It wants it in bypass. I'm gonna give it bypass. There you go. Very nice. Let's go ahead and enjoy some cinematic views here. I never thought we'd be able to. But we're heading straight in for a mountain though. Okay, let me perhaps take us a little bit off here to the left. Yeah, that doesn't look very promising, does it? It looks like we're just gonna face plant into the mountain. Where is the VS here? No, I don't want... Yeah, let's pitch our nose up here. Give it a bit more power.
500.
Just flying the aircraft using the autopilot at this point. Pretty cool. Let's take a hard... No, we can't go right here. What are we gonna do? We have got ourselves in a situation. Yeah, we need to go higher than 8,000 feet here. We need like... Let me slide off right here. Come on, pitch us up. There we go. Okay. Pitch us down a little bit. Should be able to make it out of here. We'll slide off to our left. That should help us. Let's make that turn. Now.
500.
Yeah, maybe a little late for that turn, but that's okay. We'll be fine.
500.
There we go. We just about made that, didn't we? Okay, that's good. Let's turn back in towards our destination, which is right here. Guasa Airport. Ah, there it is. I see it. I see Guasa. I'm going to take manual control. We're not going to land on the first pass, but still. I'm going to take manual control here. There is Guasa Airport. That looks much more tame, in all honesty. So we're going to go in. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn around. Yeah, we won't land in from this direction. We'll come in from the other direction. Yes, that will give us a headwind. Let's do it like that. There we are. Where is it? Where'd he go? There, right under us. There is Guasa Airstrip. Yeah, we'll come in from the other side. Yeah. Okay. We'll use that valley to turn around. This is what I did yesterday, right? Did it work? No. I don't think it worked yesterday. Let's find out. Let's find out. What the... Is that an... Is that another little airstrip? It is. Oh my god, that is another airstrip. We're actually going to be landing on this airstrip today as well. That's Kora Airstrip. This is one of the airstrips we're going to be stopping at today. Oh my god. On the way back, we're going to be landing there. Good lord. Look at that thing. Wow. Okay, who knew, huh? Maybe I should have tried the other side. No, but I want the head with the headwind shifted as well. Okay, now the headwind component is gone almost directly. It's almost just a crosswind at this point. That doesn't help us. I was really hoping for some headwind, but... Okay, it is what it is. We have to make do. Time to make a nice little turn here, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to drop too much in altitude, just make a turn, that's it. And we'll turn back around towards Guasa. We're turning around quite fine here. Engine inlet bypass. I want it in bypass, man. Where is my mouse? Why am I dropping? Okay, it's in bypass mode.
Stall.
Sorry about that, guys. I let go of that too long. All right, there we go. I'm gonna leave my engine in bypass mode here. That's done. Apart from that, we're looking good. RPM max. There is the airstrip. Flaps down. Flaps set for landing. Let the speed drop, it's okay. Alright, landing number 2 today. At Guasa. I'm gonna just slide off to the left here. I would love to go flying in this area. That would be a very nice trip. Very relaxing and resetting.
500. 500. 500. 500.
I don't think our altitude indicator is working on the thing. We crashed, didn't we? I need to restart the Skylive thing. Hold on. Our...
500.
Yeah, I need to restart that. Yeah, okay, I will. Oh my god, I can't see. Alright, sorry. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, our overlay should be working right now. Yeah, but things are messed up a little bit. I'll sort it after landing. Can we land here? Let's find out. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. We've made it in. See, this is the kind of aircraft I expect to be landing around here. Like this guy right here. Okay, let's just give it a bit of oomph. We'll turn around. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what I was thinking, like a PC-6. Problem is, I don't like flying PC-6s. And we've got that annoying pull on the rudder again, guys. There we go. Yep, now the rudder is screwed. It's also because of the right trim. All of a sudden, it's starting to act funny. I'll neutralize the trim in a bit. Hold on. I don't know about the power specifications of the PC-6, but... Okay, stop turning. Stop turning. Yeah, I've lost rudder control. The rudder is now acting funny, guys. There we go. We are... Okay, I'm going to reset the rudder trim here. Rudder trim off to the left. There you go. Just slightly off to the right, though. Let's turn this off. Turn the landing lights off for now. Turn that off for now. Let's put this on low idle. Let the engine breathe a little bit. We'll leave it like this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next one. And let me go to our overlay and fix that for you guys. Every time it crashes, the overlay misbehaves. Every time we crash our aircraft, that is. So AYGW, in our next journey, is AYGW. Guasa to Nomane. That's where we're going next, okay? Perfect. Ah, I just closed it. Fantastic. What a genius I am. Let me do that again. AYGW. Yep, that is where we are. To AYNO. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there. Perfect. Okay. Alright, everybody. Now, let's go to our weight and balance and get rid of some of these passengers here, shall we? We'll get rid of this guy here. 0. We'll get rid of this guy here. Everybody is offloading right here. Leave one guy there. And for cargo, we'll offload this stuff. And then we'll go to our cargo pod. Let's go ahead and put 50. Gonna put 50. Gonna put okay. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Load the aircraft. Aircraft has been loaded up. And let's get out of Guasa on towards our next journey. Now this one is, let me show you guys a little nav map here. It might be able to be a little easier to understand. So we started our original journey here in Gimi airstrip. We went to Heroena. We're now in Guasa. Now we're going to head on towards Nomane right here. From Nomane, we're coming down to Kora, which is that little tabletop looking kind of airstrip that I showed you guys, right next to where we are right now. And then we're going to finish it at Minjina Airport, apparently. All of these pronunciations are more likely to be wrong than right at the moment, but that's okay. But that is perfectly okay. Alright, all that being said, let's set up for our takeoff today. I'm going to use flaps 20 again. It's a fairly short runway here. And headwind is from the other side, so I want to use headwind. So we'll taxi on. What's behind us? Yeah, I think we can clear this, right? Yeah, we should be able to clear that. Alright. Okay. Strobe lights on, landing lights on, bypass. I don't know if I'm using this bypass thing correctly. I don't think I am, but that's okay. Really sparking brake, ladies and gentlemen. We still have that extreme pull to the right. See? Yeah, there you go. Rudder is messed up now. Oh my god, the rudder is messed up. There's nothing I can do about this. See this? Yeah. So it takes a while after the crash for this to show up, but once it does, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do now. It's just going to keep pulling off to the right the whole time. This is why I didn't want to crash. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I've lost rudder control. I've lost rudder control of the aircraft. There's nothing I can do now. And we're stuck against a tree. Great. Oh. Are we sorted now? Nope. It's still pulling. Still pulling very badly. Yeah, it's like the trim gets stuck towards a hard right after we crash, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's weird. Like, now it's fine. And now I can't slow down. For some reason, the brakes aren't working. Oh god. Okay, this is weird. Okay, let me just turn around and get out of here before we discover more issues. Let's just get in the air. All the issues seem to be on the ground, so let's just get in the air. Okay, there we go. Holding my brakes, and spooling up. Release brake. It's a weird combination of stuff. They need to put an EFB in this aircraft to reset all the damages. They haven't done that. Yeah, I underestimated this. We're not gonna take off here, are we? No way. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing that can be done here. Look at this.
Stall. Stall.
There's nothing. I'm just going to cheat our way here. Let me try that.
Stall.
There we go.
Stall.
Max flaps. Shucks, it's not max flaps though. It's actually only 20%. There we go. We're out. We're out. Yeah, I'm not gonna reattempt that takeoff. No way. We're gonna be here all day and all night. Once you crash, there's everything just goes south. But anyway, let's get out of here first. Right? Let me just try and get out of here. I should have taken off the other way, but the headwind. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna dip down into this valley, put our flaps up, and gain some speed here. Nothing wrong with a little help from the Slooky. Nothing wrong with that.
500.
Now, actually, to be honest with you, Mr. Anderson, I hate using the slew mode, but sometimes the way how the simulator is, you have no choice. It's also my fault. I'm not saying it's not. I did not do that properly, but still. This aircraft really needs an EFB to just so we can reset some of the stuff that happens. That's all we need. It'll be all good, but yeah. Well, in all fairness, once you crash though, you can't expect things to work as prim and proper, right? So I guess it's alright. Guess it's alright. Right, everybody, on towards our next destination. It's for solving simulatorisms. That's right. That's exactly right. Our trim is also out of whack. I'll try and work on that. Give it off to the autopilot here for a second. There you go. Okay. Let's yeah, Nomane is right here, but I want to skirt around this. This right here. Or do we need to? No, we don't. We can just continue flying this way. Flaps up, this down right here. RPM slightly cut. Very low rate of climb here. Let's go towards VS so we have more control over this. I think I'll give it out to the autopilot. By chance, does the repair and refuel keybind help out at all or not so much? Oh yeah! Hold on a second, Mr. Anderson, I think you're the one who told me about the repair and refuel keybind, right? I forgot what I have bound to it. Hold on. Repair. Aha. I should have used this. Why didn't I use this? I completely forgot about this, man. You're very right. There is that key in the simulator. I keep forgetting about it. I don't like using such stuff, but you're so right about that. I haven't tried it. When we land at Nomane, which is going to be in about 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and try that, alright? Let's go ahead and try that key. That should definitely fix it. This sounds like a bug rather than actual damage. It could be, but I don't want to say it's a bug per se, because I didn't exactly do things correctly this stream, you know what I mean? I don't want to blame it yet. But it's more than likely, you know, something weird going on.
500.
Because no matter what happens, you're not supposed to... The rudder isn't supposed to just do random stuff. Like, here's the funny part. It's not a consistent reversal.
500.
If it's a consistent reversal, I can deal with it. Okay, just go left instead of going right. but it's like sometimes it works. Okay, I need manual control.
500.
There we go. And this is where we're supposed to land. Right in front of us is No Mane airstrip. Okay, let's give the people a scare. The only bad part is it tops off your fuel
500.
tanks. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll land here first and then I'll try it. This aircraft doesn't have any failures other than a hot start. That's also my understanding. I understand, and engine modeling, like if you screw around with the engine too much, it will start being funny. Even during like flying, if you screw around with the engine too much, it will start being funny.
500.
So yeah, it might be a bug. Who knows? The rudder is messed up. We'll find out how messed up when we attempt this landing right now again. Okay, I need to gain some altitude because I've lost track of where we are. Sorry. Yeah. RPM up. Okay, engine bypass selected. Okay, we need to turn around here. I need to gain some altitude and then we'll turn around. Just so I have an idea of where on earth Normani actually is, huh? Okay, hold on. Okay. Alrighty, let's just go in for a landing. Things are not gonna get much better. So I'm gonna go and make a teardrop shaped turn. Or should I just... I'll just turn all the way off to the left here, no problem. Look at that. Let's land in first. Then we'll take a look at what's going on with the repair and refuel button there. And once that's done, we will cut our fuel in about half. Let's see. Gonna bleed off our speed. This terrain is just crazy. I know I'm flying towards the airport, but I have no idea. Roughly in line with the runway, but I have no idea where it is. I think it's past that ridge right here, but how on earth are we gonna land in? I have no idea. Maybe it's this one here. Je ne comprends pas. Okay, let me reduce the speed. I don't know where it is. Flaps are full. Okay, they're full now. No, we're too fast. We are too fast this close to the... Where is it? Don't tell me it's right past this ridge. How am I supposed to land at that? It's not even... What? Is that what our GPS is telling us? Because I feel like I'm on the right heading. It's runway 26, I think. I don't know. Good lord. Yeah, it's right. It's right after this ridge. How am I gonna land into that? Where is it?
100.
Oh, never mind. It's right in front of me. You guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see me lose my mind over an airstrip that's right in front of us. You didn't notice anything, right? That's right. Now, is this the runway? It is the runway. Goodness me, that's the runway. Well, thank you so much for marking it out so clearly, guys. Wow.
500.
I mean, that's obviously a runway. I mean, what else could it be? Silly me. And are we crashing? No, we're not. Not yet. Okay, come on. Put it down. No reverses. And we're down. Well, that was better than I thought it was going to be. Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are in at Nomane Airport. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Thank you. We'll go ahead and try the repair button in just a second. Just gonna turn around first, and then we'll try it. Yeah. I was gonna do like a part 2 or a part 3 of this particular trip at night. Never mind. I'm not doing that. I don't think anybody flies here at night. I don't even think that's a possibility. Only insane people like me would ever try that. Okay, there we go. We're gonna stop it right here. Put on that parking brake. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Get that back down. Pull back on that a little bit. Okay, now on to try repair and refuel. I've just pressed that button. You guys saw the fuel quantity jump to max, so hopefully that will fix it. I think PNG flying, hold on. PNG flying is a sort of hidden gem in the simulator. Really amazing scenery and crazy airstrips, yes. I don't know exactly what you mean by PNG though, but yeah. Bush flying in general is quite cool, man. It's amazing in the simulator. It takes some getting used to. It takes a lot of skill. You have to throw procedure out of the way a lot of the time, to be honest, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, let's put that at 0. Let's pick up a few passengers here, right? Maybe a 175er and a 180er. We'll pick them up here. Papua New Guinea. Ah, sorry. My bad. I don't know why I didn't put that together. Yeah, Papua New Guinea is pretty amazing. Oh, to be honest with you, I think Papua New Guinea is one of a kind. It's bush flying has... I bush fly quite a lot. I bush fly quite a lot in Microsoft Flight Sim. As you guys know, I like to balance out my GA flying with my airline flying. That's how I like to do it. I like to experience a bit of all kind of flying, apart from, like, you know, helicopters and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, I've never come across anything as hard as this. This is definitely the most difficult bit of bush flying that I've encountered. I've also done another stream before in Papua New Guinea. It did not go very well. That one was a long time ago with a cub, I believe. It was not good. Around the area of Bugalaga airstrip. That is on the left side of the island of Guinea. Not good. So yeah, this I believe is pretty much the most difficult. Yeah. If you want a very good and easy start to bush flying, I recommend checking out Puerto Rico. There is a nice little area around Carrillo and Punta Islita. There's also Sirena Station in Central America. These are all good places to get acquainted with bush flying. Fairly easy, sea level stuff, but, you know, get used to that bush trip. Landing into that grass strip right there. Anyway, enough chit-chat? Chat, chitty. Okay, let's go ahead and get our fuel down to about... we don't need 100 and... I think we're good with 50, man. We're really good with 50, honestly. 50 on each tank should be plenty for us today. Okay, we'll do 50 on each tank. At the cargo port, we'll leave those. And yeah, this looks like a good loadout. Let's load the aircraft. Okay. There we go. I think this is a good way to go. Should we offload some of our cargo pods here? No, we'll offload our cargo pods at the next airport, which is Kora. So we're flying back to where we came from pretty much, except we're going to land at that little strip that I was talking about, Kora airstrip. So we'll go back there. All right, let me update the overlay for you guys, and then we'll get out of here. Okay. Kora is... There you are. Nomane to Kora is what's happening now. We're at 6,200 something feet, guys. That is bananas. That is banana. Okay. Well, there's a straight and true runway if I ever saw one. Let's go and put our flap to 20 here. Let's push that back up, push that back up, Put that back up. Get our lights going. I think we're ready to get out of here, right? Let's do this. Let's just go in for it. And from here, where are we going again? Let's take a quick look here to IOS or Kora airstrip. And then from there, we're going to head down to our final destination for today. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, that didn't seem to fix the problem. We still have rudder issues. There you go. Rudder is acting like a maniac. Yep, rudder issues have not gone anywhere. It's only on the ground though, I think. Nope, it's also in the air. The rudder is screwed. I don't think the repair thing worked. There you go. My rudder is stuck. I think you guys can see that. Yep, the rudder is stuck. Look at that.
500.
Yeah, our rudder is stuck. It's kind of fixable a little bit, but it's definitely a bug. It's definitely a bug, guys. Yeah. Okay, now you see how it's just sorted itself out for some reason? That's the problem. It's not consistent. Now there's no issue. I'm off the rudder control and it's straight and true at the moment, apparently. Our trim is fine. You guys can see that in the bottom right here. Okay. We'll just continue flying. Let's do it. Okay, let's ease off the propeller. Take a look off to my right here. Let me cheat a little bit. Yeah, I think we can make that, so we'll turn. It's like it's getting stuck. Yeah, it's acting very strange. That's a problem. If it's just stuck in one place, maybe we can adjust with a bit of trim. But it just goes everywhere. The second I touch the wheels on the ground, something happens to it. And it just goes haywire. Mostly off to the right, but something happens. It's weird. It's just strange. And yet I still have the full range of motion over it. Does that make sense? Full range of motion. Yeah, I still get it when I use the controller. It's strange. It's just weird. It's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose it is my fault for crashing in the first place, right? I don't think we can fault the developer for what happens after you already crash it once. You know what I mean? I don't think we can fault the developer for what happens post crash, so I'm not too worried about it. It was very important that I not crash today in the first place, but yeah, it was a very stupid crash though. We had no reason to crash and it just went away from me. Anyway, let's continue on towards our next airport, which should be coming up in about there it is. I don't know if you guys can see off in the very, very distance the Guasa airstrip, the one that we just flew from. We can see it right here. That's Guasa, and that's Kora. That's the one we're about to land at. Okay. All right, let's cut that throttle. Let's give it a bit of flaps there. Stop beeping at me. I know. It's okay. All right, let's go. Flaps full. I believe we are in landing configuration. Propeller RPM max. We're ready to land at Kora. A little bit of stable, gentle flying here, huh? Give it a bit of power. Kora airstrip. This one looks like the tiniest of all of them that we have attempted so far. No, it's not actually. Guasa was, I believe, smaller. So we are landing with a bit of a headwind component, but we also have tail crosswind. Only about an 8-knot wind though, not much in the way of gusts. A 1-knot gust maybe. Not so bad. Cut that throttle a little bit. be nice and slow as I come into land. Into Cora. This is some real bush flying right here, in all honesty. It's banana. Just let my speed drop. There we go. Very nice. The flight model's good though, I have to say. Okay, we are dropping out of the sky here. There we go. Maybe a little too slow, huh? That's a problem. The controllability is very bad as I approach that reference point. Nope, 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 nope. Look at that. Yep, go around. I'm going around. Yeah, we need to go around. Came in too slow. My bad. I have come in too slow. We have definitely shot the heck out of our engines. It's destroyed. Well, it's still flying, but it's pretty damaged. Okay, this one is not the worst landing we've attempted yet, is it? Although it's in a funny place, I don't think it's that bad. So we'll just turn back in and attempt this without trying to... If I can make a turn without losing too much altitude... Okay, now you know what? Let me hold on. Give myself a bit more room here to turn around. Okay. Maybe that didn't work. Let me go around. Flaps are at 20. Let's go in and land. That is very steep. There's the airstrip right there. We'll be able to land there, right? Yes. Flaps full, everybody. Cut that throttle a little bit. We've got some altitude with us this time, so we'll be okay. I will slip off to the right here. Should I have attempted this landing from the other side? I should have, alright? Oh. No. No. You know what? Headwind is mostly this way, you know? Why are we falling from the sky like a brick? Look at this. I have no control over this, Mike. Okay. Just come on. Cooperate with me. Look at that. We are falling again. You can literally see the nose just dip. Not even dip, it's literally... Okay. Come on in. Can we land? Nope, we're not gonna stop here though. Yep, it's a crash. There you go. Oh my god. Well, that was interesting. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Let's just attempt the landing again. Let's just do that again. I don't think this one's that difficult. I don't know why our nose keeps falling down, but let's just try it. Let's just try it. Come on. We can do it. I can do this. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, good lord. This has been one interesting experience. I'll put it like that. I'm not underestimating Papua New Guinea again, because that one was rough, man. I thought I knew how to bush fly. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm not gonna be flying from the outside. That's just cheating, isn't it? It's cheating, and I don't want to be a cheat. A cheat. Yeah, but what can I do? I'm at 85 knots, and the nose just keeps. Okay, come on.
500.
Look at it. Look at it. It's just sinking. Okay, you know what? Let's just go in. Let's just go in. We're gonna pull it up. There we go. Pull it up. Touch. There we go. We made it. We made it. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support during these difficult times. Okay. I'm just gonna pump the brakes right here. Welcome to Kora Airstrip. Welcome to Kora Airstrip. Okay. Oh, lordy. As long as you guys are having a good time. I'm getting the hang of it slowly, but this aircraft is being very weird after that crash. I'm not lying. It's so bad. I don't know if you guys caught the way how the nose is just translating down. When I reach 85 knots, it just goes straight down. I don't know. It's probably because of the way how the terrain is and everything. I mean, wow, way to build an airstrip. Couldn't you like clear some more bushes and then flatten this out a little bit more? I feel like it could have been done. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. But anyway, why are we on localizer source for this? Why are we on localizer? Yeah, that's much better. Okay, let's go ahead and unload our aircraft here. We'll give that off, put that down here on off. We'll leave it on pulse to let people know we're about to take off. Put that down, we'll ease that off a little bit. Put our flaps back up. I don't want to be taking off with a tailwind, but I am going to take off in this direction because there's a nice little dip after this, so we can use that to gain some speed, right? So I'm gonna take off from runway 01 here. Okay, I'll just show you guys a little nav map. There it is, everybody. Kora Airstrip, yay! From here we're gonna end it at Mangina, so we need to come into Mangina. Okay, that's it for today. Let's go to the tablet and get rid of our pod cargo. That's what we said, right? We're gonna put this on 0. Zero. Vous êtes zéro? Oui, zéro. There we go. Let's go to the cabin. We'll give ourselves, maybe we're taking one last run of a 50-pounder. And cargo, I don't know, maybe some food and some medical supplies off to Mangina Airstrip. So I'll put that way, and then for the seats, these two guys can get off right here. Let's go. No passengers on our final leg today. That's all it is. Fuel, we got plenty of fuel. In fact, too much fuel. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. We'll load that aircraft up. Close that up. There you go. Everything is looking good. Flaps are set. Let's put that up. 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 Our temperature is looking fantastic. Let's get out of here on our final leg for today. Let me update that information here. On the overlay, we are flying from... We did crash, right? So I think our overlay is not working, or is it working? I don't know. No money. So from Cora, we're flying onto Mangina. There you go. That should be updated there on the overlay, which it is. Brilliant. Set our altimeter, which is working. Okay, good. Good. Ready to get out of here? Let's pull up our engine. Pull up our engine. Release parking brake. This time our rudder is pulling to the left. Yeah, it's pulling to the left, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. There we go. We're good to go. There we are. And we can use this dip right here to gain some speed. Flaps up. Perfection. Well, not really, but you get my point. All right. Cora airstrip, everybody, off to our left, right there. And this one right here is Guasa. Okay. Let's head off to Mangina airstrip. Okay, guys, I think I see it already. I think we are coming into Mangina airstrip already. Oh my god, there it is. There it is.
500. 500. 500.
Okay, there's a bunch of people making noise all around me. But forget about that. Let's just focus in here on the landing. We've made it somehow. We've managed to slow down our speed really, really well here. This time around, there's no funny business with the wind. Let's try. Coming in really nicely. Probably touched on before the runway, but that's okay. And there we go. No need for reverses today. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our final destination. And that is a good way to end it, isn't it? That is a very nice final landing. We're going to take a look at the landing replay in just a second, so don't you go anywhere. Let's just go in and turn around our aircraft. Or rather, turn our aircraft around, what have you. Flaps back up. Brilliant. Let's put our aircraft back down on low idle. Strobe lights, landing lights. You know what? I'll leave everything on. We'll just take the replay first. Landing replay time. We'll just play it in from right here. I think I'll take that. I think I really like that one. That's a good way to end it, isn't it? Let's watch another. This one seems a little bit funny. Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll watch a couple of landing replays. Yeah, that seems pretty good though. Oh yeah. That is pretty good. Let us try from the passenger point of view. Which view shall we? I will watch this one first. There we go. Now let's go ahead and you don't have I do have reversers. I just never used them for this one because we didn't need it. I did use it on some of the other landings where we needed it, but not for this one. Let's watch a couple more please. Okay, let's just watch this one. After we watch this, we've got about one more replay after this, and then we'll shut down our aircraft and call it. Okie dokie. Last landing replay right here. We'll put it from somewhere right there. Let's try it. There we go. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Let's check that out one more time. Right here. That one is so satisfying after having such a stressful set of landings and stuff. Let me go ahead and play that one more time. Perfecto. That is a good note to end this one on. That is a good note to end this one on. Let's pick up our aircraft where we left it. Da, 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 da. Let's come back in here, close that up. Alright, it's time for us to shut this thing off, isn't it? Strobe lights off, landing lights off, taxi lights off, engine bypass back down to normal. Put our propellers down here. What else can we do? Not that we really need to do anything about this, but you know, in the interest of being a good pilot, you know what, never mind. Flaps are back up, everything else is looking good. It's time for us to cut off our engines. Propellers feather, beacon lights, alternators, and all that stuff. Fuel pump off, pitot heats off, air conditioning off, and we're gonna open up this one right here just like that, and then we're going to go and turn that off. We're gonna turn that off, and ladies and gentlemen, I think we're looking good. Oh, we need to turn this off too. Fuel selectors on both sides can come to off right here, as well as this one right here, and then we'll turn off our batteries. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Check that out. Check this out. All right, that was a pretty fun one. Hope you guys had a good time. Because I certainly did. Very interesting set of airstrips here, but definitely worth the trouble. I look forward to flying a part 2 of this with some of the other airstrips in the area. Perhaps we'll try it with a different aircraft, maybe the same aircraft, who knows. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Hope you guys had a good time here. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned into the live stream. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned into the chat as well. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Mr. TJ Turner, Mr. Anderson himself. Who else was in here today? Who else was in here? HVD Aviation and EM2 as usual. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in. Much appreciated for you guys. It's very nice to have you guys on the live here. Sure thing, man. I shall see you soon, and yeah, if you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, doing all of that good stuff. Help out the channel. We're trying to push towards more subscribers at the 1K. And I think at 1K, I'm going to start maybe showing my face as well, you know, make it a little bit more interactive and interesting for you guys. See ya, Mr. TJ Turner. Thank you very much for tuning in. So yeah, the next stream is going to be probably an airliner or something of the sort. And until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Should catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.